I'm refusing to weigh myself in front of my partner. I am very insecure about my weight and put on over 10 kilograms through COVID, work stress, and grief. I received an ultimatum in July from my fiance that if I didn't lose 4 kilograms by my birthday, yesterday, the wedding at the end of this year is off, and demanded to know what my starting weight was. I was really distressed/sad by this at the time of request that I couldn't even engage with him for a week. I even saw a psychologist to help me process it. I eventually cracked and told him my weight, 76 kilograms. We don't live together. I work really hard and lose 5 kilograms in about 5 weeks. Yesterday was my birthday, the weigh-in day. He came over to visit. First thing in the morning, I want to get this over with, still upset by the whole experience, and I stood on the scale in my PJs with my weight coming in at just over 70 kilograms, which he looks at and verbalizes. He weighs himself, then asks me to come back and reweigh myself in front of him without any clothes on. I refuse. My reasoning was that I already felt humiliated and I was mentally only prepared to do it once, which, in my mind, I did. He thinks I'm the asshole because I refused to do something that was important to him. I think he's the asshole for making me go through this experience. I texted a single trusted friend who gave me some reassuring words, essentially that I'm not crazy and this isn't my fault, which I shared with him, not saying who the friend F was. He thinks that is not impartial and I'm bad-mouthing him. We broke up over my refusal to reweigh myself in front of him without clothes on. I know people who are impartial. The internet. Am I being unreasonable? And not doing something that was important to him? Not only did you lose the weight, but proved it fully clothed. The hell does he want from you? NTA, and do not go back to that. Self-respect starts at home. I have to piggyback off this just to unpack what the fuck I just read. Fiance wants her down to 76 kilograms by her birthday or no wedding. She hits 70 kilograms. He wants her to reweigh. He wants her to reweigh naked. This has nothing to do with weight. This has everything to do with exploiting her insecurities and belittling her. This man is abusive. And look at that. You just lost over 70 kilograms of dead weight. He was an albatross. Move on and find someone who will love you for you no matter how much you weigh. He was pathological. Imagine what would have happened if you gotten pregnant or old. Weight piles on later in life sometimes. What a small-minded wretch of a human. You are lucky you got away. Congratulate yourself for having limits and standards. You are the NTA. What the heck did I just read? Girl, the point to dump his ass was back in July when he gave you the ultimatum. If he doesn't love you as you are, he isn't worth the heartache. Lose weight if you want to, by all means. But to do it just because he said he wouldn't marry you if you didn't shows enormous controlling behavior, immaturity, and huge AH vibes. My friend's husband told her before they got married that he wanted to be able to carry his bride over the threshold. She starved herself down to an acceptable size for him. It's sad because from the outside it looks like she lives this fabulous life, but she cries to me periodically about how cruel he is to her. My ex-husband called me fat far too many times through our marriage. One particular day, I snapped and put on a pair of his jeans that were absolutely massive on me and smiled at him. That was the best ever fuck you I ever gave him.